what day is it? What day is today, Drew? Today, after Wednesday, is Thursday. A Thursday edition of Morning Scone presented by Brock, Baton Rouge Orthopedic Clinic, and Hudco Roofing. HudcoRoofing.com. Oh, you know what? I guess I could show you a little view. Check out. Can y'all see? I don't know if y'all will be able to see. We're in Birmingham. We're not staying here, but we did last night. I don't know if y'all even be able to see that too well. We are right across the street from UAB's new stadium. Well, Facebook, you're not getting a great view of that. Sorry. There you go. How about that, Facebook? What's that? We're right across the street. So that is where the UAB Blazers now playing their home football games. They did play at Legion Field, but no mas. So we'll do the rest of the drive to Tennessee today. So I'm gonna be a old mountain man. You know what I mean? That's how this rolls, right? I go climb mountains and fight bears at our door. And is that too much for you on Facebook? Facebook video component just sucks. YouTube's so much better. Y'all should just go watch YouTube. It's going dark light. YouTube is just better. Anyway, let's see. We'll say some good mornings here. Let me know what y'all got. If y'all got questions, honestly, I got no answers, bro. We drove yesterday, got here to Birmingham, spent the night, played Top Golf was right around the corner, played some Top Golf last night.
Kick Dad's ass.
I did. Erica, it's Morning Scone. You can't curse.
You didn't say ASS?
No, you can't curse on Morning
Kick
Scone.
Dad's booty.
That's what I did. Played my father-in-law in Top Golf, and I annihilated him. I almost felt bad. I mean, there was one point where like I hadn't taken any warm-up shots, and so he played this like the 9-hole whatever thing, and he edged me out. And then I was like, "Oh, why? This is the first swings I've taken." And then I did my next 9. I like doubled him up, and I beat him and everything. He was even trying to pick different. Let's do the advance. Got to pick this one down there, and I kicked his ass. Fun. One of them I had like 2.
You just said it.
Oh, I did. Darn. Anyway, hey bud, you want to come say hi to Morning Scone? Want to come say hi to Dad's show? No. You want to come say hi to Dad's show? He's crawling off and on the bed. Yay! He wants us to cheer because he can get on and off the bed now. Because that bed is low enough so he can climb up. Okay, so anyway, I don't have an update on the baseball coaching search. I don't have really an update on anything. But I'm happy to chat with y'all for a little while Erica packs and Drew sits in his jammies, his dino jammies. We did ride the elevator last night after Drew was already in his jammies. Oops, I should not have said that word.
I'm about to get him dressed and call him off. Come get him.
Oh, great. Drew Hurst, Kirk Taylor, Adam Contreras. What's up, Skip? Cheston Tavares. Bianco did not indicate there has been any discussion with LSU. Yeah, so anyway, Cheston, if you actually go back and read that article, I did see that. Mike Bianco had his basic end of year meeting with the Ole Miss AD yesterday. I knew that before we left, and I think we did talk about that yesterday. And Bianco is supposed to formally interview with LSU today, was my understanding. So, formally, right? So, it gives coaches, ADs, all plausible deniability when you go through third parties and intermediaries. So if LSU had been talking to Mike Bianco's agent, then it gives him plausible deniability to say, I haven't had contact with anybody. Okay, well, you haven't, but your agent has. So, yeah. Anyway, again, I don't have an update for you. I don't know if anything's changed or because I'm on vacation, whatever. LSU Terrell Wild, good morning. Troy Abear, good morning. Jesse Brown, Kelly Gross, Brendan Kluka, Brandon DeVille. Latest rumblings on the coaching search. Don't know, don't care. I do care, but I don't know. Lance Richard, good morning. Brandon Atchison, glad to see you made to Birmingham safely. Safe travels the rest of the way. Thank you. Justin Reyes, will the new coach have full say on his staff? The only well, let's just be real. Eddie Smith's already gone. He's the new head coach at Utah Valley. Alan Dunn will not be retained. Good job, bud. We got to cheer for him. Yeah, every time he climbs on the bed, we have to cheer for him. Woot! And then Nolan. I think Nolan's got a chance to be retained. Nolan's great. Nolan works his behind off. He's the guy who's been recruiting. He's got all the relationships with coaches and staff members and yada, yada, yada. Like, that's, I mean, I would be totally cool with them retaining Nolan because he's, you know, he would be a great sort of unifier, if that makes sense. Maybe not the best way to say it, but I think y'all know what I mean. Let's see. Dude, Jordy's riding the Vitello train hard AF. It's wishful thinking on his behalf. Yeah, they're not hiring Vitello. Like, they're not hiring Vitello. Truax, what's up, man? Kirk Taylor, Kerry Hughes. Y'all should check out Steel City Pops if able. Is that in Birmingham? If that's in Birmingham, not going to be able. Like, we just stopped here last night to give Drew the opportunity to, you know, walk around so he wasn't in the car the whole day. So we got here yesterday, I don't know, 5:30, and checked in the hotel, went to Topgolf, had dinner there, played a few rounds, came back, went to sleep, woke up, just had coffee, breakfast, and we're going to pack up and go. Boom, rest of the way. Brian and Annie Pin, good morning from somewhere in Wyoming. It's done. I purchased Money's trip to the Rose Bowl. There you go, man. That's awesome. That's awesome, 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 awesome. Glad to hear that, man. I know you've been wondering, man. So glad y'all are going to be there for sure. 100% capacity at the Rose Bowl. That's going to be awesome. I'm very, very much looking forward to that. Trivia, what's up, man? Yeah, if y'all would please on YouTube, give me those thumbs up. We appreciate that. Matthew Godwin, Jed Meyer, Joseph Strickland, Cliff Nelson, Ryan Babin. What's up, Babin? Good morning. Merrick Mathern, good morning. Dylan Gotro, Spurge. Good morning, you bear ass kicker. I'm going to go fight those bears. It's what I'm going to do. I'm going to wrestle them to the ground with my bare hands. That's what I'm going to do. And then I'll choke the bear and I'll take its hide for warmth on a snowy eve. I'll use the bear's bones for utensils, and we'll feast on his loin for many months.
And then Mimi will come take you to ride the elevators.
Nicholas Cantrell, good morning. Bo Roberts, if you were staying in Birmingham longer, I'd suggest the Collins Bar, great mixology bar, safe travels. Thank you, Bo. Appreciate that. Well, I'll be back, in this area in July for SEC Media Days, so I have some stuff to do. Carrie, y'all going to Cades Cove? Are we going to Cades Cove?
We weren't. We're not doing anything outdoors.
Is that what they're doing? We're going to Tennessee. We're not doing anything outdoors.
I mean, yeah, that's where they're going ziplining and stuff tomorrow.
Well, I'm doing that.
I know. Oh, well, I don't know where they're going.
I'm ziplining.
Yeah. I don't know if they're doing that. Cades Cove. I mean, that's where the whole hiking. That's where they're going hiking on Father's Day.
Oh, they're going hiking on Father's Day?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. I'm playing golf.
And then the horseback riding might be there too.
Okay.
I mean, I think we should probably take Drew there. Just make sure you just walk around like the trees and stuff. I mean, so.
Got it. God, it's so dark. The Facebook thing is so washed out. Hey, Facebook, I'm going to post the YouTube link in Facebook. So if you would prefer a better video and audio experience, jump over there on YouTube. That would be better. Justin LaGrange, ask E-Rock, did you use the landline in the room yet? As a matter of fact, she's using the landline in this very moment. And Justin, I'm glad you brought that up because I would like to also point out.
Come in 5 minutes.
I would like to point out something else that I forgot to mention.
Landlines always come through.
So, landline, yes. The other thing that I would like to mention to all of you, Drew's birthday is coming up on July the 18th. And we obviously just had a long drive in the car, and so we needed something with which to keep Drew occupied. So Erica thought it would be a great idea to have her mom, Mimi, and Papa buy Drew a
DVD player.
A DVD player.
Not just any DVD player.
A DVD player.
It is 17-inch screen.
A DVD player with a remote.
17-inch screen.
So,
17-inch screen is a big deal.
in the year 2021, my child was gifted a DVD player with a remote.
And It
For the
got us
vehicle.
all the way here for 5.5 hours yesterday. We never lost reception. We never hit a dead spot.
But the DVDs did end, and he lost his mind
Yeah.
whenever the DVD would end.
No, he lost his
And
mind
you had-
whenever it died.
Oh, it died.
He didn't lose his mind when the DVD ended.
Died, right.
It was whenever it died because I didn't realize I didn't get to charge it.
Because she didn't put the AA batteries in there.
No, there's nothing batteries. It has a car charger. That DVD player got us 5.5 hours yesterday. Of the 5.5 hours, Drew screamed about 5 minutes. Period. I'm gonna time him today.
An iPad could have done just as fine.
No, it wouldn't because I had hardly any reception. My phone buffered half the time when you were asking me questions about Topgolf or about how many miles is this. Like I couldn't get a reception. That DVD player is fire. It's red. He loves it. He can watch full episodes of Mickey Mouse that he cannot watch on YouTube or the Disney app. He could watch all kinds of stuff.
So I would like to point out again
So I'd like to point out that it's a great birthday
that
present.
anybody who chooses to make fun of me,
I don't care, Matt. Why do you care what people
it
think
is
of you?
misguided. I don't care what people think of me. I'm just telling them that their barbs are misplaced. That the one who refuses to Merrick Mathern, they still make DVDs. See,
Yeah, they do. They make awesome DVDs for kids.
E-Rock with the potty mouth again. LOL.
But I brought a DVD for me and my sisters to watch with the girls. Girls Just Want to Have Fun was our movie growing up. And I have that DVD. And I brought it for the trip. It's the best movie ever. I can't wait. Just surprise them.
This is going to be a bitchin' vacation.
I'm not asking you to watch it.
Good, because I'm not.
You're so mean.
Erica, you think I want to... I'm not so mean to you, Erica. You think I want to watch Girls Just Want to Have Fun?
I was excited about my sisters.
Who went and got you breakfast this morning? Who just went and got you breakfast this
You
morning?
did. Thank you. I said thank you many times.
I'm so mean.
Yes.
Matt is on vacation. Let him relax. Don't make him go on a rant. Standing pigeon forge almost makes you wish you let Terrio take you in the woods to learn how to shoot. Swearing like a sailor. Leah Williams, good morning. Bubba Tatum, good morning. From NOLA. Jerry, what's up, man? I hope you leave Satan's den as quickly as possible.
No.
Quickly.
No.
Very quickly.
No.
Let's see. Brian, I think it's Vitello or Corbin. No. Morning, Drew, E-Rock, and Matt. Enjoy your trip. Thank you, Leo. Good time for Scone to get some more target practice with his longbow. Terrio did me wrong with that. T-Bob's filling in today, by the way.
Oh, that's so nice of him.
It is.
You better be nice to him now.
Did you see what he posted on Twitter yesterday? He blew up my Twitter mentions because he posted some stupid crap about me criticizing Ogeron like Larry Coker.
What are you doing your show for you, sir?
I'm like, Jesus, T-Bob. Why would... Anyway. Maybe Gene Chizik would have been a better comp. After all, Larry Coker has a higher winning percentage and, to the best of our knowledge, actually interviewed his assistants before hiring him, unlike LSU's present coach. Let's see. If we miss on Bianco and there are no other big names, do we convince Pulmonary to stay? I don't think so, Jared.
Hold on, we're getting dressed.
Carson Stevens, it's a slow day at work, so it's time for some scone. There you go, Carson. Appreciate you watching. Kyle Latuso, good morning. Kyle Kling, if Bianco comes to LSU, is McDonald to Ole Miss a possibility? If so, why would he not consider LSU? Kyle, I would be fall over stunned if Dan McDonald went to Ole Miss. There is no logical reason for him to pass on LSU and go to Ole Miss. Literally none. There's not a single logical reason for that to happen. So, no, I think what would happen is if LSU ends up hiring Mike Bianco, then Ole Miss hires Cliff Godwin. I wonder if Matt will wrestle up a baseball coach in the woods. I think wrestle. I think it would be like Russell, right? Wrestle. Is it wrestle? Would you wrestle up a coach? I don't think you'd like wrestle a coach. Look that up. Would you want to wrestle the coach in the woods?
Well, coach.
Put him in a figure four. Lenny Moss, good morning. I wonder what issue LSU found with O'Sullivan that made them pause him in the last minute. I feel Pat Casey would have been a safer option. Well, I don't know what it is. I'm just not going to tell you. I know that's kind of rude, but But I get it. I mean, it's.
Oh, his booty looks
Um,
much better.
it-
Oh, sorry.
You just said his booty looks much better.
I
They all just heard you say his,
thinking
his
how
booty looks
something
much
you were just talking.
better.
It's like stream of consciousness.
You just said his booty looks much
Remember
better.
that he had little bumps on his booty?
Drew had a reaction to something. He had some bumps on his booty, so we had to put some cream on it. So.
His booty looks better.
Let's see. Who do you think Coach O brings to Hoover? Good question.
He is such a good boy.
Probably one of the linemen, maybe like Deculus. Probably Damone Clark, or maybe not, but he does have 18. Stingley. I mean, Stingley's the most obvious one. Does the remote have a cord? That was, by the way, that was your best friend Lenny.
Lenny?
Mm-hmm.
Don't we get trivia on you?
That was your best friend Lenny.
Lenny. You're
Mhm.
cute, Lenny.
Mm-hmm.
Gobbles.
Eric Wilder, good morning, Matt. Can you help me understand the intersection of baseball resources and scholarship restrictions? I know Ole Miss is at a competitive disadvantage there, but how much does it matter? So everybody gets 11.7 scholarships. That's and that they have to divvy up, right? So when you have places that have tuition assistance, it's like Vanderbilt, for example. Vanderbilt can give all of their baseball players that can qualify academically a full ride to Vanderbilt, so they really aren't beholden to 11.7. They'll divvy up the 11.7, but all of their players theoretically can go for free. That's why they have that advantage. LSU has tops, which is an advantage as well. So when you look at a place like Ole Miss compared to, say, Mississippi State, the cost of tuition is, let's see, Ole Miss undergrad tuition. So Ole Miss undergrad tuition is out of state is $25,000. Let's see, Mississippi State, for example, is similar. It's $23,900. So it's actually pretty comparable there. LSU undergrad tuition is $28,639. So LSU is actually more. So that's where like tops would be an advantage, right? If someone in state could get tops, they could go to LSU for free and not need the 11.7. That's if you have people that are cash strapped. That's kind of how that works out sometimes. Alex Day, Matt, I saw Wilson Alexander mention on Twitter Bianco and Ole Miss, but didn't talk about the LSU job thoughts. Yeah, so I mentioned that. Every year Bianco has his end of year review with the AD. I totally understand what Keith Carter's saying. My understanding is that they were going to offer Bianco an extension, but not a raise. He's making 1.2-ish, same range Maneri was in. So I think if LSU comes in and offers, that 1.5, 1.7 range, yeah, I think they'll do it. Let's see. Cades Cove is the best place if you like to see nature and wildlife. That's what we love. We love nature and wildlife, these Mosconas. That's what we do. We do nature and wildlife. Love to see deer prancing through the trickling stream and
Bears
eating honey out of
Do they really eat honey
out
in
of honey
the woods? Where do they
pots.
find them? Where does a bear find honey in the woods?
And then we love to see the elk, the elk galloping about
I want to see some bison.
and frolicking. That's bison frolicking and things of that nature.
Yeah.
That's what we love. We love to see birds like
Tweeting.
canaries and
I want a bird that's
redbirds.
going to repeat after me in the
That's
woods.
what we do. That's what we do. We are outdoorsy nature people. The Mosconas.
Okay.
That's what we are. Just what we are.
Rock.
C. Wilkin. She's right, Matt. We used to use our DVD player for kids on road trips.
Yeah, thank you.
So you have one person that agrees with you. Can we see what this amazing DVD player looks like?
Yeah, you can. It's red. It's actually.
Where is
Mom.
it?
It's right over there. Mom, we have a DVD player.
Oh, we got a
It's in that-
DVD
it's in
player
that
for
bag
Drew.
over by Matt.
Oh,
No handles.
man.
Bag with the handles.
Drew's going to be 7, Patrick. Bo Roberts, does E-Rock know you can download episodes and movies on the Disney Plus app?
No, not the ones that he
Oh,
wants.
get ready, y'all. Here it is! A DVD
How
player!
big it is. How
Wow!
excited Drew is over here. He's getting excited for it. Yeah.
Are we just going to stay in Birmingham for the rest of the day?
No.
Okay.
We're leaving.
Okay, when?
As soon as you finish your show and help me.
Somebody got packed, bro.
Yeah, as soon as you're done, you help me. We're leaving. I told you that.
Stephen Miller, what's up,
In
man?
30 minutes.
Billy Mathern, Matt, can we get a happy birthday shout out to my younger brother and fellow bourbon collector, Gerald Mathern? Happy birthday to Gerald Mathern. Good peeps, man. Good peeps. Happy birthday, Gerald. Hope it's an awesome day. Hey, Drew, you want to come sing happy birthday to Gerald?
After birthday to Gerald, then Mimi's going to take you to do what? Ride the
Oh,
elevators.
wow.
Okay, go sing happy birthday to Gerald.
Oh, wow.
And then go ride the elevators with Mimi. Okay? And you're going to press 5. Okay? Okay, here.
Let's see.
Gerald, hurry.
Steven, Ole Miss won't need a coach anymore. Okay. The stuff with the AD, though, like I told you. Okay, let's sing happy birthday to Gerald. Here we go. 1, 2, 3.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Joe. Happy birthday to you.
Yay! And he gone because he knows now he gets to go where?
Okay.
Where you get to go?
You and Mimi are going to do what?
Hour.
Right over there to Mimi.
Hour.
Say bye, Mom. Tell Daddy bye.
Say bye, Daddy. You go kisses. Okay, go ride your boat.
But that does say EVD. What does EVD mean? It says
Extra cool DVD.
extra cool video
Mm. Hi, kiss, good morning.
distributor.
Yes.
Oh, you want to see my shirt?
All right, thanks, Mom. I'll call you.
EVD. That's it. It's the knockoff of a DVD. It's an EVD.
No, it's a brand.
Just-
I don't know why you're making fun of it. It is awesome.
Oh, man. Whew. Trevi said vacation E-Rock is all over the place, cussing and talking about booty. Matt, you should be happy E-Rock didn't bring the VCR.
Oh, I don't have a VCR. Whoever said that?
Jerry.
Jerry, I don't have a VCR. I do things to make Drew happy, people. That's what my life is all about. Making Drew happy.
Did the DVD player come with foam headphones?
No.
Remember those, the Walkman headphones? Oh, man. Oh, wow, that's good. That's good.
If I would have been fighting with the iPad yesterday, do you know how horrible that would have been? Drew did phenomenal on this road trip drive because of the DVD player. Because I could pull out Classical Baby, I could pull out all these old things, and he thinks it's so cool.
Truax, LSU's hired trainer Bill Lauer away from the Saints. Yeah, I talked to Bill about that last week, actually, that he was taking that job. That's great for him, man. So Bo still lives in Baton Rouge, and he is actually part owner of the Traction PT clinic over there at Traction. So
Wait, Bo who?
Bo Lowry.
I said Bo Bowler. I know
Bo Lowry. No, Bo's a great guy, man, and he's fantastic. So Bo and Drew Brees are like that. So it was always kind of, I'll get Bo on the show when I get back. It was always kind of understood that when Drew retired, Bo would step aside as well with the Saints. So the opportunity to get him back at he had been at LSU previously as well. So to get him back at LSU is great. So kind of work in tandem with Jack and do all that stuff. So yeah, that's a great get. Bo is awesome. So that's a really good, good. And it's great for him too. I mean, think about it. He was making the drive from Baton Rouge to New Orleans every day because he lives in Baton Rouge, but was driving down to the Saints facility every day. So no, that's great. That's a great move for Bo and his family certainly, and then obviously for LSU. Which DVDs should I get him for his birthday? Money Pit, Bird on a Wire? That's from Lenny. What's Money Pit and Bird on a Wire? I don't even know what that is.
Those are movies.
Oh.
Lenny, anything on the Mickey Mouse collection is good. That's what he enjoys.
Carrie Hughes asked E-Rock, my wife is the same way about our DVD player.
Yeah, because your wife understands children and the lack of reception in certain areas whenever you're on a road trip. You think we're gonna have good reception in the mountains? I don't think so, Matt.
Richie Burt, T-Bob is riding your coattails on Coker. What's BR Sports Talk Show is going to talk about while you're on vacation? Everyone else just copy and paste your show copy. I'm sure they'll do fine, Richie. I'm sure. No, the Coker thing. For those
Everybody needs to be nice to T-Bob. I
for,
like him.
for those that didn't see, like, I don't even. That was just like a one-off. Like, there was no context given. Even I think Feinswag was on the show, and I don't even know what we were talking. It was maybe something about the baseball coach at Surge. Maybe like Bianco, could he win? And he hadn't won before, and then he brought up Ogeron, and I was like, hey, Larry Coker is way too tough. I mean, just like a one-off thing. There was no explanation given. So I guess anyway, somebody must have told T-Bob that, and so then he did this long thing about it and posted on Twitter and my mentions. I didn't have Twitter all day, and then we get to Birmingham, open Twitter. I'm like, what the hell happened to my mentions? Oh God. But Larry Coker does have a higher winning percentage than Ogeron. And again, interviews his assistants before he hires them. Manny Troncoso, morning of the Scones. E-Rock must be in heaven, corded phones. Death Valley, the desert, will be at its all-time record 134 degrees set in 1913 today, making it the hottest place on record. That's interesting. This is a fun fact. The bear have little piglets that are their best friends. That's where they get their honey. Let's see. Richard Bruce. The Ole Miss reporter you had on AFR and Ben McDonald yesterday said they both think McDonald will be the next Ole Miss coach. That doesn't make sense, does it? It doesn't. I wouldn't blame them at all for calling Dan McDonald. They absolutely should. And I get why, so he was an assistant at Ole Miss from 01 to 06 before he took the Louisville job in 07. So I get that. I mean, I get why you'd think you'd go get the guy who was here before, but I mean, I get why they would call. I get why he'd be on the short list. If you wouldn't leave for LSU, you wouldn't leave for Ole Miss. If they can get him, God bless. Did the companion shows pay for the landline bill? That's so good. Oh, man, that's so good. Let's see. Mike Tiger 24TB, what's up? Thank you. Bruce Shales, Joseph Strickland. When my kids were younger, we had the portable DVD players for long trips. Right.
Everybody's siding with me on this one, Matt.
When your kids were younger, before they made things like iPads. Let's see. Tyler Guthrie, new viewer, just curious on your thoughts. Thanks for watching, Tyler. On the quarterback situation now and future, I'm a Nussmeier guy. Yeah, I think so. For this year, I've said I think that Miles Brennan will start game one. I do think both Brennan and Johnson will play and will start games this year. I don't know who ultimately wins it throughout the course of the year. And they like Nussmeier a lot. There's no doubt. I think he's got a lot of great potential. But the future of that position looks really good, man, with Johnson and Nussmeier behind him, and then Walker Howard coming in. And then behind Howard, you hope to get one of these guys in the 2023 class. So I like it. But the quarterback position, Louisiana is doing something right now that it just hasn't historically done, which is produce quarterbacks. So it's great for LSU. Let's see. Scott McClendon, Matt, have a fantastic trip. Make some lifetime memories. My wife and I are planning a trip to Pigeon Forge too. Please give a review on your trip. Thanks for being so dedicated to Morning Scone. My pleasure, Scott. Thank you all for being so dedicated watching, man. Stephen Hope, little man, enjoys the cooler temps. Good luck to your nephew's baseball team. Don't fuss at the umps late. I got you, bro. I'm not the guy that's ever going to yell at the umps, for sure. Jesse Brown, Roaring Forks Motor Trail is much prettier than Cades Cove. More bear sightings. Trust me, we live 4 hours away and go a lot. Oh, babe, we get more bear sightings with Roaring Forks.
Oh, I can fight for us.
Jesse, we're not outdoors people, man, at all. This is going to be a very interesting trip because, we don't do any outdoor stuff. Spurge, let's see. Does E-Rock have the car? have the in-car bag phone. Does E-Rock have the in-car bag phone?
Yeah, I do. I have one of those. Yep, sure do.
That's good. EVD is enhanced versatile disc. Good to know.
Take that, whoever said thank you for whoever that was. That means it's awesome.
E-Rock, how far are you on Pokemon with your Game Boy Color? Randall Albrecht, what's up, man? Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. All right, I think we're done, y'all. Gerald, no, oh, there's Gerald. Hey, Drew sang. You got to rewind it or go back, scroll back so you can see the beginning, so you can see where Drew sang. Happy birthday, man. Hope it's an awesome one. Let's see, Kirk, do y'all stop for lunch or drive on through with sandwiches and stuff to save? So we're very much taking our time with this because we got to break it up for Drew. So like we left Baton Rouge yesterday, you know, a little before 10. We stopped around Hattiesburg. Actually, there was a walk-ons in Hattiesburg, so we stopped and ate there. So we got out for about an hour, then drove the rest of the way here. Stayed last night. Are we just going to go straight through today? Or are we stopping?
Well, it's only 3 hours, right? No, it's 4 hours.
About 3.5.
Well, probably. Maybe we'll just see we'll just see. We'll see how hungry we are. And then see how he's doing. And then I'd like to just get there and go eat there and then go to the grocery
That's cool.
store.
That's cool. All right. I think Dylan Beeson, good morning. All right. I think we are just about done, y'all. I got to get packed up and get on the road. Billy Mathern, the local goat in Pigeon Forge is a great place for food and brew. Good to know. Local goat. Remember that, please, babe. The local goat.
Okay.
And Trivia said make sure to pick up more AA batteries for your Walkman.
I will, Trivia. Trivia, make sure you check your mail today from UPS. You're welcome. Thursday, yeah, Trivia. You should have a special delivery on Thursday.
All right, y'all. Let me get rolling so we can go about our trip. Next time you see us on Morning Scone, it will be from beautiful Tennessee in the mountains, where we will hear the beautiful
Birds chirp and the bees
the beautiful harmony of birds
and nature.
singing in nature with things and such. The slither of snakes and the roar of bears and the beautiful majesty of a summer's morn.
We're looking like it's nowhere near like an outdoorsy type.
All right. Y'all have an awesome day. Peace.
Do we need to remind you that?
We're not